Puerto Rico not continue doing hip-hop? Why, when you go over there, all they do is fuck with Bad Bunny, and that's not hip-hop? Why didn't it continue these things that you claim that you guys brought to the game, which you did not? You did not bring breakdancing and graffiti to the game, okay? But even if you did, then why isn't that all over the island? And why is hip-hop not all over the island? Let's ask ourselves this. FBA all day, day. Thank you, rich boy. I appreciate you. So let me stop here, right? I'm gonna say my analogy, right? So you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of, okay, so say you got a friend, right? They don't got a car, right? You got a nice car, right? And they say to you, hey man, listen man, I got a date tonight, you know what I mean? You know, I'd appreciate it if you act like the car is mine. Now this is your boy, you know what I mean? And you like, you know what, fuck it. Do you know what I mean? So he does it, cool, you let him do it, cool. Now, he wants to do it again. And then he wants to do it again. And now he's starting to
act like the car his.
Overstep boundaries, right? He's overstepping boundaries. He's taking your car charger and putting it somewhere where you don't like. He made the memory to the seat, and his shit is #1 now, and all. What? Hang the fuck on. And then one day when y'all all three together, you know, you kind of start talking, and it's starting to be evident that, hold up, this is really your ride, right? And then he pulls you to the side like, yo, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, I thought we said that we... Hey, man, kind of getting tired of this shit, man. Like, this is my fucking car, B. I'm tired of playing these games, man. I know I played along with you for a minute, and that's what we did. We kept saying, oh yeah, they was dead, you know, in the beginning, they was dead. We kept saying that. And then when you tell him this, now the motherfucker get mad at you for laying claim to your own whip. And this nigga don't want to be friends no more. So really, the friendship was contingent upon if I keep up this lie for you. And if I don't keep up this lie, then I'm not fucking with you. And that seems to be the attitude of some Puerto Ricans. Not all, some Puerto Ricans like Fat Joe and niggas like Lazy Legs. Okay? They seem to have this, oh, come on, man. Why y'all can't be cool? Why y'all can't go along with our narrative? And if you're not, oh, man, you being divisive, man. I don't understand why y'all being so divisive. But a nigga would never say that if you was stealing some shit from them. They be ready to call the cops, call their friends, and all kind of shit. Hey, stop him! Motherfuckers is crazy, man. Cash rules, thank you. He said, LJ, why don't people exploit the fact that Fat Joe stole over $2.5 million from the Big Pun estate, and that Liza Rios had to take Fat Joe to court to prove her claims? I mean, listen, I've been hearing that a lot for quite some time, you know. I feel like that's low-hanging fruit. I feel like anybody can go and check that out. You know what I mean? Look into it, you know? Another question I have is, who chose Fat Joe as the guy to host all these award shows? As the spokesperson for hip-hop? Like, It's funny how corporate America, white America, will use these buffers, these in between. You know, they don't really get right next to the black people, so they get certain people that, you know, they can get next to the black people, and then they can get back to that guy. You see, it's very interesting. But thank you, Cash Rules. I appreciate you. J.S. Preezy said, "Can't front, my brother. That track is fire." Thank you, J.S. Preezy. I mean, why would you want to front? You know what I mean? Like, if it's good, I don't care if I like you or not. If you make good music, I'm gonna fucking say that it's good. Like, you know what I mean? And I might like you as a person, but if you make bad music, I might say it's bad. Like, you know, or I just might not say anything. How about that? But thank you. And that's another thing. Like, I think motherfuckers, you know, you haven't heard me in years. So you don't really know what I'm capable of. And I think that a lot of people's just sleeping and thinking, oh, he ain't got shit. You know what I mean? So that's just a little taste right there. A little taste of the bass is in your face. But I'm telling you, when I drop this Building 7, the whole album, just nobody is expecting this coming from me. That's all I'm saying. You're not expecting it. And I'm very confident and very proud. That's why I said, if dudes want to debate me, cool. If you want to put out an album and go against me with your album, cool. Like, I'm with the shits. You know what I mean? Like, I'm with the shits. Like dudes want to box and all this type of shit. I mean, under the right circumstances, I'm with the shits. I'm with the shits. And I'm telling you, I'm at a high level in all things I do. That's all I can say. All right? But thank you, J.S. Preezy. Rad7 said, "Peace, God. Tariq, homo." Tariq even said, "You not FBA." I don't think he didn't say that. I know he didn't say that. But thank you, Rad. Save yourself. Thank you. He said, if Kool Herc was truly the so-called godfather of hip-hop, he would pop in and clear all this up. He's still alive. Your legendary status is growing. Thank you, Self-Savior. I appreciate it. Listen, shout out to Kool Herc, man. I know Kool Herc. And he said out his mouth that this is not something he brought from Jamaica. Although, yes, his lineage was from Jamaica, but he wasn't the first one doing this. He saw other people DJing and wearing sheepskins and hats and all. Come on, bro. Like, this is not a Jamaican thing. All those people's parents may have been from other places. This whole influence and what was going on in the street at that time was totally foundational Black American youth influenced. Okay? And that's what you people don't understand. Oh, well, we was around. I hate to shout. Well, we was around. Yo, people might not know. Matt Hoffa gonna get on. And we gonna get on Matt Hoffa shit because he was pissing me off too. He gonna get on Star's platform and talk about I don't understand what's the point of all the division and all this type of shit. If you're not from New York, you wouldn't understand that blacks and Puerto Ricans grew up together. Let's keep it a buck, man. Let's stop the bullshit. Some of us grew up together. Some of us got along and some of us didn't. You know goddamn well there was the Puerto Ricans that fuck with hip-hop, and then there was the Puerto Ricans that only went to salsa and merengue clubs and ain't fuck with black people at all. There was the Jamaicans that fucked with hip-hop and all that type of shit, and then there was some Jamaicans that only went to fucking Jamaican clubs and didn't really fuck with Yankee boys, them like that. Okay? Like, let's fucking keep it real. Let's talk about Rikers Island. If we're so together, then why is there a black phone and a Puerto Rican phone? Why is it that certain people that you might be cool with on the street, if they was Puerto Ricans, y'all can't even talk to each other on the island? There's been Puerto Rican power rule god bodies that had to basically fall victim and renounce being God once they went to jail. Because it was like that. Why do you think gangs like sex, money, murder, and all this type of shit were even instituted in the first place? To protect themselves from the Puerto Ricans on the island and shit like that in jail. Yeah. Yeah, that's where it came from. So let's stop this bullshit and stop acting like we had this harmonious relationship. Yes, some of us did, but this wasn't across the board. Okay? Wasn't across the board. The ones that fucked with us were rebels. They were pioneers. They were going against what their parents and their older siblings were telling them to do. Stop fucking with those morenos. Stop fucking with those cocolos. What are you doing? You're acting black. Stop it. Stop it, Hector. What are you doing? Fucking stop it. Why are you wearing your fucking pants like that? You look like one of those fucking morenos. Ay, Dios mío. Come on, man. Can you hear it?